Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nyayu Annisa Nurul Qolbi. I'm from 5PC and with Department Polytechnic of Sriwijaya. In this special occasion, I want to present about something in research methodology. First of all, we have to know what is sampling, right? Sampling is the process of drawing a number of individual cases from a larger population. Sampling is an important component of any piece of research. Why? Because of the significant impact that it can have on the quality of your result or finding. There are two groups of sampling technique. The first one is probability sampling, and the second one is non-probability sampling technique. Probability sampling technique uses random selection to help you, a researcher, to select units from your sampling frame to be included in your sample. The types of probability sampling is simple random sampling, systematic random sampling, and stratified random sampling. The second technique is non-probability sampling technique. Non-probability sampling technique refers to the subjective judgment to the researcher when selecting units from the population to be included in the sample. The types of non-probability sampling are quota sampling, purposive sampling, convenience sampling, snowball sampling, and self-selection sampling. Here, in this special occasion, I want to tell you about convenience sampling more. Convenience sampling is a non-probability sampling procedure that involves selecting elements that are readily accessible to the researcher, sometimes called an available subject sample. So here we have a lot of advantages of convenience sampling. The first one is it can collect data quickly. Most of researchers use this method because it can gather the data quickly. Also, the rules to follow to gather the elements for the sample are easier than the other technique. The next is inexpensive to create sample. In this method, the researcher don't need a lot of money and also time to make the sample. The next is easy to do research. Elements are easily accessible by the researcher, and so collecting members for the sample become easy. The next is low cost. Low cost is one of the main reasons why the researcher, especially students, choose this technique to do their research. The next is readily available sample. Data collection is easy and accessible. And the last is favor rules to follow. Like I've said before, if you use this convenience sampling, there are not much rules to follow because gathering critical information and data become uncomplicated. Here we have the example of convenience sampling. If you are a researcher and you want to research a consumer behavior towards product in supermarket X, then you can go to the supermarket X and make the sample from every visitor who's shopping at the supermarket X at a certain time. So it's easy, right? And the next is students also often distributed questionnaires to their well-known classmates. So when students want to make the sample, they often ask their classmates as their element to do research. The last is lecturers distribute questionnaires to their students or students in other classes that are taught by lecturer they know. So lecturers often ask their student, right, to answer their questionnaire and make some sample. I think that's all from me today. Thank you.